Today's KCCI is celebrating 70 years on the air. All summer long, we will be bringing you some of the historic moments and iconic stories that we have covered over the decades. And we will be seeing some familiar faces.
We're going to start with a serious topic, the 1981 prison uprising at the Iowa State Penitentiary in Fort Madison. KCCI reporter Dave Busick was inside the prison during the riot.
What's not clear is the offer of immunity to the inmates. Yesterday, while in the stockade, we saw a letter handed over to the inmates saying there would be no reprisals against those involved in the uprising. Today, prison officials denied any offer of amnesty.
One inmate was killed and another was injured during the riot. Several guards were also hurt, and some prison employees were taken hostage. Dave was there, as we just saw, for it all, and he joins us now.
Dave, how did you get inside?
First of all, nice to meet you, Ben. Stacy, always good to see you. Good to be back here at KCCI. I had been down in the prison the year before doing a series, reporting a series. And so I was just hanging around the newsroom that day in September of '81 when a phone call came in from a source down there and said, Busick, get down here now. The inmates have taken over the institution. So I grabbed a photographer, we rented a small plane, we flew down there, grabbed a little rental Chevette and drove to the prison, and they hadn't even put a perimeter around it yet. And the inmates wanted to meet with the media, so we got in. Everybody else got blocked out, so we got into the warden's office and waited for this meeting that happened in the Sally Port.
You just talked about the process of kind of getting there. When you were there, how did you keep in contact with the newsroom, update them what's going on, and actually get your product on the air?
We were in the administration building down there, and it was landline only in those days. I mean, there were no cell phones, there were no satellite phones, nothing. So we had to do everything by telephone. And you know, we faced this prospect of walking into a prison and meeting with the inmates who they had made shotguns in shop class, and they were holding the guards hostage. And I thought, is this a smart thing for me to do or not, to walk in there? And what I told myself was I was just going to look at the pupils in their eyes, you know, and if they seemed calm, and then I would go ahead, but I was going to leave if they seemed like they were high on something. And we went in, and it was me and my photographer, and it was a newspaper reporter and a radio reporter, and we were it, and we did this inmate through the bars while they were holding shotguns on the director of security.
And you came face to face with somebody you didn't expect to see in that situation.
I didn't. That's Kenneth Sheffey that you see there, and he was sort of the ringleader. He was in on first-degree murder charges. That man there is a guy by the name of Robert Anthony Williams. And they kept referring to him as Tony, and I said, Tony, what's your last name? He said, Tony Williams. And then I put it together. It was Robert Anthony Williams, who people who've been around for a long time will remember. He kidnapped and murdered a 10-year-old girl right before Christmas 1968 at the old YMCA downtown. He wrapped her body up in a rug and hid her in a snowdrift out by Mitchellville. And in this case of his murder conviction went to the Supreme Court twice. But I've put it together, and it's like, there he is. He was just this infamous guy, standing as close to me as you guys are right now.
Well, we talked about it being a harrowing situation. It was because of what was going on, but also what you were facing there, reporting it, because that's some scary stuff.
It was just one of those things. It ended up being, it was the lead story on all the national news networks that night. And all the other reporters later came down there and were stuck and tell me when we need to wrap it up here, but they were stuck outside at a police barricade. And so I wanted to leave. When we got this interview, I wanted to get back to the station. So I had the pilot for the rental plane, the charter plane, drive the car. I hid under a blanket in the backseat of this little Chevy Chevette with my videotape so he could drive me back to the airport, because I knew that if I got out there, and the media knew, or the other reporters knew I was inside, and if they got me, we might have a little riot right there outside the prison gates. But I made it back, did the story at 10 o'clock, called my wife and said, I got to go back down. I'm not going to be home. And she said, well, I got news for you. We're pregnant. So for the first time. So
goodness.
A week later, the Register ran a little headline that said, news for the newsman.
Yeah, no kidding. And you had such a good time reporting, you decided to go into management.
Right.
And you became the news director here at KCCI for 30 years.
For 30 years. And that was just such a fulfilling job to be able to hire people and develop people and set the policies for news coverage here and stand up for, you know, the quality that KCCI viewers expect. So the stories aren't nearly as good as like, boy, I nailed that budget in 1997 as I survived the prison riot, which the prison riot did get a lot worse that night. The buildings were burned and one inmate was killed, as you saw, and my photographer was inside for all of that, but I had flown back. So yeah, it's quite a career. Lucky to be able to station like KCCI for 40 years.
What are you most proud of during your time here?
I think the people that we were able to bring into this newsroom here, people like Stacy and Jason and Scott.
I was going to wait for you to say it.
I mean, it is just, we have a culture here. I think the word family is overused at times, but there are aspects of that here where you can do a good job and people respect you. And that to me was the most fulfilling thing, was to find a young person that you saw potential in and let them make their mistakes and help them grow and learn and coach them. Because I'd been a reporter, because I'd been an anchor, I felt like I could coach them. And there are people around the country and working in major markets today that I feel it was just very satisfying to be able to help them develop their careers.
Well, I know that we just met. I didn't get a chance to work for you, but I've heard so many great things, and just about the person you are, how you led this newsroom, and obviously you helping make KCCI what it is today. So it's a pleasure to finally get to sit with you.
Ben, be sure to double check your sources.
I was going to say maybe you owe me some money.